here we go with this one, man. I said, dang, somebody like this lady really got on here and tried to say hood prom. Like where did the name hood prom come from? From black people just actually just treating their kids to prom, which is a lot of it's a lot of rich black people out there. It's a whole lot of rich black people, and they treating their kids to prom, and they doing it in a dope way. I don't know, expensive cars, jewelry, money, flashy ways, nice dresses, everything, and somebody had to say something about it, and we about to get into that right now. Let's just go and just jump into the video before I even get to talking too much.
Which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture, because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually no I'm not, because it's the truth, especially in lower income households, there's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married. They're going to be baby mamas and baby daddies, so they're never going to have a wedding. These girls are never going to walk down the aisle. Some of them probably will, but the majority of them will never be a wife. They will never be a bride, so they'll never have a wedding. That's why the dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. These kids are substituting their wedding with prom. It's prom.
Sometimes when these people talk, you can't say anything because this is how you think. This is how you feel. Like coming from somebody, because she said basically her father wasn't in her life. So why do you have this certain perspective of black people? Why do you have this perspective of black people? Because they're being given all this to their kid that is graduating high school and going to prom, and they spending all this money. It's their money, like they can do what they want. Why is it always something when we do something? I don't get this sometimes. This just kind of blows my mind. We just gonna keep going because I got too much to say about this whole situation.
Now, before you say black folks do too much for prom, let's really talk about why prom is such a big deal in the black community. In many cultures, there are formal rites of passage, clear moments where a young person is recognized as moving from a childhood into adulthood, and they're told you're now responsible for yourself, your choices, and your role in this community. But for black people in America, so many of our original traditions were interrupted during the slave trade and the antebellum period. Families were separated, languages were stripped, and ceremonies were suppressed. Our ancestors were treated like property, not people with milestones to celebrate. So what did they do? We improvised. When marriage was
They stay in the business. It's like look at how these kids is looking though. They looking fresh to death, like we used to say back in the days. They looking nice. I
legally
love it.
protected, we created symbols like jumping the broom. When church became part of the few places we could gather, baptisms, youth programs, and church events became how we marked identity, belonging, and growth. We took fragments and built something meaningful out of them. So now when you see black families go all out for prom, the outfits, the entrances, the pictures, the whole family showing up, it's not just showing out, it's creating a rite of passage. It's one of those jump in the broom type moments we built for ourselves in a culture that took so much from us. And for us, a lot is a moment to honor and remember the ones that we've lost too. The family members who didn't get to see this moment, who helped us get here, but they're gone now. Now that's often missing. What's often missing is the responsibility piece, where someone formally says, "Hey, you're stepping into adulthood now. It's your turn to carry the baton, to lead, to move with purpose." The celebration itself, That's extra. The history, the survival, the remembrance, the pride, all showing up in one moment. And don't get it twisted. And don't be intimidated by how we show up. Because once we touch something, you already know how we do it. We
Let's
elevate it.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
it might
go.
have started as a regular little prom, but we added some flavor, some soul, and we look extra. That's what the black culture do. We build on it. We run with it. So no, it's not too much. It's just us being who we are. Now,
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's just us being who we are. We elevating the whole prom thing, which I think is beautiful, especially the way they be dressing. They be fitted, bro. They be putting a lot of money into they fits, into renting the cars. One lady said she spent like 10 racks, like 10 bands to get the car. I'm like going,
Black people know
damn.
how to fucking do prom. Like, we need to fucking start doing that shit. Like, they be getting fucking Cadillacs and shit, pulling out bands. I'm like, dude. Like, straight up, I'm jealous. Like, we just do like a limo, you know what I mean? And just get like dressed up in a suit and tie. But y'all motherfuckers, like, do it up. Like, there's no fucking around. Get it sexy. Oh, get it sexy. That motherfucker got out of his car. He just know he looked good too. And the girl too. Shit, the girl walks out and everyone's like,
That's what homegirl should have said. She should have just told the truth. I'm kind of jealous.
As a white girl, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Please don't cancel me if I'm not allowed to say this. Just like tell me nicely, and that's fine. I don't know all the rules. Okay? I just want to say it's hood prom season. I love hood prom season. I love
Why
it.
did they call it hood prom,
watch
though?
that shit on repeat. I save them and I go back and I rewatch them again at the end of the night. I love it. I love how, like, white people don't do that. We don't go all out. We don't have the music. We don't have the setup. We don't have the people showing up, videoing us. We don't have the money that we're so boring. We're so boring compared to you. I love it. That's my reality TV. So please.
I told y'all. I told you. Now she's not jealous. Okay, she's not jealous. She basically is like, yo. White people prom's boring in comparison to Black American heritage prom send-offs. Okay? And it's just like I was telling y'all. Whenever, because there are white people on here right now who aren't like this lady, who just admit it, right? But there are white people on that other video that I showed you who all they do is just try and drag Black American teens and Black American heritage prom send-offs. It's only because they want to do it. They're jealous. And they know it's fire. When all they have to do is do what this lady did. I'm just amazed. Just go ahead and say you're amazed. You don't have to be all Just say you're amazed. Just say you love it. Because it's fire.
As a white girl, I don't know.
It's fine.
Y'all just be getting on the internet fuming. Just saying anything.
That we see a rise in hood prom, hood graduation, hood baby showers and stuff like that is because of a lack of emphasis of having the father in the home in the Black community, especially low income ones, such as the hood, and as well as the rise of baby mama culture, because these young girls don't ever really see themselves becoming brides or having a wedding or being a
And you really do believe in the shit that you say. I'm really trying to understand and see if there's any point of view I can follow here. But I don't see the correlation between celebrating prom in an over-the-top way and baby mama culture or the lack of fathers in homes. To me, it feels like this is an excuse to spew off racist takes and dress it up as concern. The take was, prom is celebrated the way that it is because marriage will never be, tying that into pregnancy before marriage and fatherless homes. And I'm not gonna lie, this does not sound like a very Christian conversation. It sounds judgmental, it sounds generalized, and it sounds misplaced. Because last time I checked, all races have children out of wedlock. All races have unmarried women. All races have fatherless homes. And all races celebrate milestones in the way they choose. My Black present father taught me that.
Your Black present father. Look, this is what's crazy, right? The internet, you can't win. It's like, be careful what you say, because they gonna go and they gonna look you up and they gonna find you in your prom dress, and they gonna and they go, okay, yeah, I understand. It looked like something that you may help you. I would be mad and kind of jealous too, because this is it. It's like, wait, hold on, like, where's my, diamonds and my featherweights or whatever, and like, Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm not even gonna say nothing else. I'm just continue.
Black culture, let's talk about it. Woman claims black girls go all out for prom because they'll never get married. What? TikToker says the reason black girls wear wedding style dresses to prom is because that's as close as they'll ever get to being a bride. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments.
How we feel.
So in these past few weeks, I have been experiencing the real black fatigue. Not the bastardized version, the original meaning. And this is because in 2026, social media is a toxic landfill full of anti-blackness. Black prom is trending. And like I state all the time, everything that black people do is overly judged. My thing is like, we don't see these concerns when people celebrate sweet 16s or their quinceañeras. We never see these types of discussions. But because these are little black kids, so much judgment is put onto them. I also want to address a point where I'm seeing people say, oh, they're spending $10K on a dress, $10K on prom, but have no college fund. Why do you guys assume this? In most of these black prom videos, these kids are in front of these nice $500,000 houses. They're literally in the suburbs. Like, they love to lump all black people into one. The black middle class is real. We are all not poor. I live in probably one of the best neighborhoods in my state. And majority of my neighbors are black. $500,000 homes, $1 million homes, nice cars. These people have college degrees, they're doctors, they're lawyers. And pretty much, man, all of this just stems from jealousy. In 2026, every day I'm hopping online seeing a white person talk about the economy this, the economy that. Trump got everything high, yada yada. But as black people, man, we've been telling y'all this. But a lot of y'all didn't care. These people are getting online, they're seeing black people. It irks their nerves. They struggling, so they're like, why aren't black people struggling as well? So this is one from last year, but I seen this, and brother right here was fresh, man. First of all, shout out to the free forums. Them hoes hard as hell, man. So another rebuttal, y'all, we see is like, why are you renting these expensive cars, doing this and that? When prom was first a thing, people used to rent limos. And limos were out of the ass, right? So in 2026, a new thing that they do is just get rental cars. What's the difference between limos? And then his suit, you know what I'm saying? It's a decent suit. It's probably not too much. He's just, you know what I'm saying? As black people, bro, everything we do gonna look cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much anything. There was a point in time when people talked about our baggy clothes, the way we dressed, the way we styled ourselves. Now in 2026, everybody want to do it. So even just going through the slide, you know what I'm saying? These pictures are tough as hell. Brother look clean as hell, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Once again, got the red bottoms on. And the brother is fresh. Let's go to the comment section. But then back to the trailer and food stamp. 400 likes. Like, if that's winning, I want to lose. Likes. Why he smiling like that? That's particularly a Florida thing. You know what I'm saying? We even do it down here.
Dang. They said, like, you go to the comments, they hating like a motherfucker. They ain't got nothing else better to do. You feel me? Like, come on now.
Here in the South, you get some growth. You know what I'm saying? You smile like that. You wouldn't get it. Why even comment on the video? Show the GPA, 1,300 likes. Graduated with 1.4 GPA. Why do y'all assume that when people look nice, that they are dumb and they... Like, y'all see what I mean, bro? Like, it's just truly hating shit. Here's another one, man. We got a beautiful couple right here. Look at them, man. They look, man, it's stunning. Stunning as hell. Look amazing. But let's look at the comment section. We already know what to expect. Prom, 10K, college, 0. First of all, they spelled college wrong. Collage. They trying to basically insinuate that someone's broken dumb, but you're the dumb one. And probably most likely broke as hell hating. What that GPA look like, though? And I don't even know if a lot of y'all understand that. To even attend prom, you gotta have, like, your grades on point. Most schools have requirements that you have to have a certain GPA. Why do they keep associating this with, like, all of this to work in Arby's a year later? Next year, they're working at McDonald's. And also, why do y'all keep talking shit about people working at McDonald's? As if working at McDonald's is, like, means that you're a failure. And, like, y'all be judging people too much, for one. And for two, why do you assume that they are not going to college because they have style? Once again, look at this video. Look at this nice-ass house that they're in. She might be doing a little too much, but she lives in an affluent neighborhood where she can afford this. So, obviously, this is what I'm saying. A lot of these... So in these past few weeks,
people shouldn't even be, it shouldn't matter to you. If it's nice, like, say it's nice. Like, you know, but these are just, people just be hella racist. Be hella racist. First thing, go, you know, tomorrow food stamps. Oh, yeah, like, the stuff they be saying is what get me. And then, how many likes that saying, you know, that comment will have. Like, it'll be like a racist comment. You know, they think everybody black is broke. This is what they think, and they spreading this like, you people.
It's prom season, which means one thing and one thing
White
only.
people is now y'all, you people.
And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture. Because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars, in the show, in the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the black community,
You are the very hood that you talk about. You are poor white trash. These kids come from two-parent household. These kids have full ride scholarships to their school of choice. These kids come from 5, 6, 7-figure families. And the fact that you are this jealous, this envious, this mad is just crazy to me. When does it stop? When does it stop? The fact that you think that these kids come from the hood and that they are poor, common sense would tell you anyone spending money like this is not coming from a poor family, Sasha. Let's be rational about this. Be logical. Sasha, you even said yourself, you are fatherless. You are a statistic. You don't even have a father. You don't even know who your father is. Your mother is a baby mama. Your daddy don't even come around. You don't know what it is to have the feeling of having your father in the household or being in your life. Let alone, do you even know what it feels like to have some type of success in your life? You are lost, confused, and full of rage. You are angry that these young black girls are living a life that you never got to live. You are angry that your family never loved on you in this way or any way. You are angry that you had to pay for college if you even went to college. And these kids don't have to pay for college. You so busy worrying about black culture and black prom that you need to be focusing on your white life. And your white business and what's going on in your white relationship if you even have a relationship.
Oh, pretty.
It's just full of jealousy. This is the example of showing how a white woman can be so jealous of a black woman, black girls. It is in your DNA. You've always been like this. It is a generational curse on your family.
It's prom season.
Hey, that's so real. Everything has got to be some type of controversy. People just can't be. It's hard for people just. I was thinking about that last night. I was telling my wifey, I'm like, babe, I'm going, dang. I said, everybody don't want everybody to do good. Because, if that was the case, wouldn't the world just be a better place? It's like, wouldn't it be a better place if everybody actually wanted everybody to be doing good? And it's like you start going, everybody don't want everybody to be doing good. And I don't understand that. That's the one thing I can't understand for the life of me. It's like, how? Like, how is that even a thing that you don't want everybody to be okay? Everybody to be, to be in a good space, to be taken care of. It's like, got people out there that just don't. And it's like it's just baffling to me. I don't get it.
Parents are spending 20, 30 bands on prom send-offs. Them grades up to par. Trust me, they are. I promise you,
Literally.
Them grades is up to par. If parents are spending that much money on these prom send-offs, like, this is their money, this is their prerogative, this is their child that they want to go all out for.
Thanks for liking the video.
Like, let them enjoy their prom. Like, damn. It's like we have such high things expected of us, but everybody else can just float by and just be cool.
I tell y'all this all the time. Black people are overly judged for things that everyone else does, man. It don't matter, bro. Like, I don't know how many times we got to get this through people's skulls. They just don't like us. I'm tired of making excuses for these folks.
And I just want to know who came up with the term hood prom season. Because I've never been to any prom send-offs in the hood. They are usually around neighborhoods where the homes are at least about $500,000 or more.
Literally.
And these folks are not struggling for money. And they're able to send their kids off to college. The thing I hate about the internet is they like to group everybody under one umbrella, and that's not how that works.
Literally.
Everybody did not spend their rent money to be able to send their kids off to prom in a nice way. And that's like I said, if that's how they decided to do prom for their children, that's their business. You know what I mean? Yes, they put it on the internet. Yes, some of us may think it's crazy. I've never done it with my money, but the ones that I've been to, they weren't struggling. So regardless of the fact, if that's what they wanted to do with their money, that's their business. But coming online and saying that you wouldn't spend money on something that you probably couldn't afford in the first place, like, How is that? Why do we need to think piece on that?
That's it for this video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. And listen, bro, my message for all you folks that be hating, go get y'all fucking money up. Stop sitting online hating on black kids because you ain't got your finances in check. Y'all want to complain about the system, but we've been telling y'all about this system. Now y'all see black folks coming up in this system. Now y'all want to cry about it. Hey, listen, man, black folks, I'm always going to have our back. These folks get online and talk that shit.
That's crazy because I feel like we always been up. That you got every, like with every race you got highs and you got lows, and a lot of us been up for a long time, and that's the problem. I don't know where they getting this thing that we're not up from. I don't know where they get that shit from.
The amount of angry white people I see in the comments of these black kids going to prom is crazy. Why are they so upset? Like, these kids look so nice, and I go to the comments and it's a bunch of old white people, middle-aged white people just tearing them down. Like, oh, future McDonald's worker, paper or plastic. Oh, meanwhile the landlord didn't get their rent. What? Just because y'all don't take prom serious and y'all be looking any kind of way, why y'all mad at us for enjoying prom? Like, them kids look so nice, and I just go to the comments and just be disgusted with that. Like, are y'all okay? Y'all mad? Oh, talking about freaking 17, 18-year-olds. The amount of angry white...
And why do y'all judge black prom so harshly?
Crazy thing is, they see these $1,000 proms and just assume that the grades is low. Now, y'all know black parents is not going. You know that's the first thing they gonna snatch, okay? You ain't finna be shopping, you ain't finna be spending their money, and you ain't doing right, period. Thousands of dollars? No. But it just comes with anti-blackness. Even other black people, they don't see black children as worthy of praise and celebration. For whatever reason, whatever these black children are doing, it feels like a threat. I think it's a result of people wanting to mute black greatness, you know? I don't understand why it's not seen as a coming of age moment, because that's exactly what it feels like. We as black people have had to build and create things for ourselves. They never say this about the white children. You know, white people do extravagant stuff too, just in different ways. But no one's ever saying, oh, I bet they have bad grades, or I bet they ain't doing right. They just getting all that. Like, what are y'all talking about? Cussing their mamas out, talking back, everything is still got the whole world. But when y'all see a black child, you feel threatened. I don't know if it's the adultification of black children. It's so much talk about how, I remember one lady was on here talking about something, oh, this the only thing they'll ever have. They probably won't have a wedding. It's like, these are children. Can they just get out of high school? We need to start celebrating school more. We need to start blessing our children when they do right. I don't see anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different price. I wouldn't go broke for it. But if you got it like that, well, do that. I actually love to see it.
Me too. They be trying to say racism is dead, and it's like, nah, they gonna keep that shit alive. They do their best to
And I
keep
posted
it
a
going.
video of me attending prom, and we look fire. We happy as hell. And when I get online, the comment section is full of EBT jokes and saying why I'm not going to college. The whole time I graduated with a full scholarship. Y'all didn't know that about me, by the way. That shit would hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would literally crush me. And I see that on pretty much all...
Yeah, I can't play that music, but yeah. Yeah, that's messed up. You graduate and then you just get all this hate in the comments from you just showing your graduation, like your prom. That shit is...
The reason why hood prom and hood baby showers and all of these hood things exist is because the black community does not put enough emphasis on having a father in the home. And please know, I'm fatherless myself.
So what's your point? Like, having daddy issues and look a mess for prom? Like, I'm confused. Y'all are just threatened by young black children being successful. Y'all go to the nearest Windsor and call it prom, and you mad at us. Like, y'all wear cowboy boots and slip dresses. I can't do it. Everything black people do is fabulous. Everything black women do is fabulous. And I know y'all struggle to deal with that. And no matter how many times y'all try to make it a correlation that having a big prom means that you're not going to get married, please get serious with yourself. Y'all are threatened by their beauty. You have to come up with these lame talking points to get any attention. That's embarrassing. Like, we're bored of you. We're bored. Everything about you looks boring. So no, you probably don't understand why we go all out for prom. I promise you that these children are doing great in school. These girls most likely will get married. And I'm sorry that you were fatherless, still single to this day, in your home talking about black women. I don't know if you just haven't accomplished anything, or maybe your mother just didn't want to celebrate you, and we already know your father didn't like you that much. So sounds like you're mad. You're projecting, sweetie, and don't be mad at black children
for being amazing. Don't be mad at black parents for celebrating their children properly. Maybe you can learn a thing or two. Go to therapy about it. It helps.
The reason.
And that's crazy because even when you go back to like 16 Candles, the movie 16 Candles, they was doing that like so a long time ago. So I don't know. When we do something, we just do it, man. We good at it. I hate to say it. It's just it make you go, damn, how come I didn't think of that? Like, you know how when you see something, somebody you come up with a plan, you're gonna probably do, you don't do it, and then somebody else do it, and you go, damn. I knew I should have did that shit. No, we just do shit so dope. It's you can't be mad. But you can though. You can. You can. Show the hate. Show the hate.
You know what's so sad? The fact that this first video that I'm about to show you only exists because of the second video I'm going to show you.
Prom season, which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or...
And where the fuck they be getting this stuff from, bro? I'm telling you, sometimes I don't even want to say nothing.
The gender reveals
It don't make sense.
like that without baby mama culture. Because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars, in the show, in the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride in the black community.
Now, immediately when I seen this, the first thing I said to myself was, this isn't even an original thought. She's seen this somewhere else and is making a video as if she came up with this herself. Now, I know I had seen that somewhere. And you remember what I said at the beginning of the video? The only reason that video exists is because this one does.
Baby showers are a problem in the black community, but also prom. Prom is also an issue that we have to talk about. Because why have I seen kids, mind you, they're in high school. These are children.
Do you see what I mean? That lady only felt comfortable making that video because she seen a black woman get up and make that video. Then she pressed the comments and seen that top comment saying, this is the closest that a lot of them will ever get to a wedding. And then scrolled and seen similar comments from black people. And it made her feel confident enough to get up and make the video that we seen. And I had saved that original video.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because when the one black lady made the video and you scrolled through her comments, yeah, it was some people saying some shit. So it was like, now you feel like you can say something.
That was made by the black woman back in February when she initially made the video, because I intended on making a video about how she and anybody with the same opinion as her is lame for seeing black kids enjoying prom and deciding to be negative about it. And this
is the crazy part is how they say we don't take care of our kids. We come from a single parent household. They say all these different things, and then now when you see, okay, dang, they going all out for their kids, it's like, oh, it's a bad thing too. It's like, come on now, bro. You can't
when the toilet paper people start doing it, and they go viral for it, and they get the brand deals and the TV shows, y'all gonna be like, but we started it, but we was the first ones to go all out for prom. And then another thing, why are we acting like the kids who didn't go all out for prom and had the expensive cars and the $3,000 dresses and the $1,000 suits aren't the same kids who had on designer all year, who probably had cars, who parents threw big parties that the whole school was at?
Man,
this whole discourse is stupid and anti-black as hell. And it's sad because I expect this from the others. It's sad when you have to turn around and see it from your own. Let me know what y'all opinion is down in the comments. Make sure y'all like this video and follow me. You know.
Man, that's real though.
Mind you, they're in high school. These are children who are spending $10,000-$15,000 on prom because they have their cars, their outfits, hair, their makeup, their entrance. They make a grand entrance like they're the Queen of England, which I understand, but at the same time, it's almost like this is the highlight of their lives. This is the height of their life. This is the biggest celebration of their lives besides a baby shower.
It was around the 1920s and the 1930s that prom became a thing, but it was almost exclusively for white teenagers. And that's because of Jim Crow laws and the fact that there was still segregation in schools. I think it was 1954 when the Brown versus Board of Education.
I don't know who started saying the hood prom and why they call it that. I'm gonna have to do more research on that, on where that term even came from. I don't even know, because it's just black kids prom. Like, it's prom, and they just doing it in a fancy way. Like, you know, like you go spend 50,000 on your kid's prom. I mean, think about it, right? They about to be out the house. You ain't gonna have to. They about to be out the house. You know, any parent will pay for that, especially if they doing good in school. You know, because yeah, a lot of our kids, man, they straight A students. I don't know about other people's kids, but I mean, our kids get good grades. It's just
Education ruling came in.
What it is.
So, of course, schools were desegregated, but not really, right? A lot of the schools that were desegregated started to not give prom at all. And then the parents stepped in and they would give their private proms for their children, but of course it was exclusively white. So you know what black folks did? We started giving our own proms. And in black people fashion, we show up and we show out. It's a send-off. Turn the prom into a mini debutante ball where the whole community would get together and they would lay out red carpet and everything. And then in the late 1950s, in black folk fashion, we started doing the grand entrance. It was said that folks was borrowing their neighbors' cars or renting limousines to pull up in style. We are the main reason the girls don't wear department store dresses anymore. They told us that we couldn't have a prom, so we made one of our own. And we had extravagant dresses, red carpet, live music, photographers. And we was borrowing Uncle Elroy's Cadillac. And everybody was in on it. Now, I could sit here and say that it's in our blood to honor our rites to passage, our entry to adulthood. It's historical in any culture that if you have wealth, those will be the times that you'd flaunt it. The truth is that we move like that on prom because it's historical. Our ancestors did it. They told us we couldn't come to theirs, and we said, fine, we'll do our own, and we'll do it better. But I'm just talking. That's food for thought.
Mind you, they're in high school. This is one of those things where we say it's only us that do this type of stuff. Because I'm realizing that y'all have an issue with people spending thousands on their kids' prom because y'all assuming these people are struggling taking out loans to do this. You would be surprised how many people that is well-to-do. Money is not the issue that goes all the way in proms. Y'all the one, some of y'all is the one because, like me, let me just say this. I am so happy that my kids are grown. And when they was doing prom, it's a regular tuxedo and regular dress. Okay, I don't see myself being one of those people that would spend that much money. But do I see anything wrong with it if you have it? Especially, see the thing, some of y'all don't mix. Y'all need to get out and mix it. What I mean is, you have like the Jewish community, right? When their kids turn 13, I ain't gonna go too much into it. You research it for yourself. But they spend a lot of money celebrating it. It's called coming of age. It's a religious thing, but they spend so much money celebrating their daughters or their sons becoming of age. I've never seen no one say, why you spend so much money because they turned 13? No, it's us because we're not going to do it, some of us, and we're not comfortable and we're not used to it. Get out your circle and you will see that people spending money on their prom is not a black thing.
It's people spending money on their kids, like, period. Yeah, like, some people just do that.
How racist people are against black people when it comes to prom season and wanting to know people's grades. Did you know prom?
Look at the comments. These comments of adults talking down to a child. Remember, no pickles on my burger. I guess rent isn't getting paid.
We do it big. Is it very extravagant? Some over the top? Yes. Some
said finally, young man dressed. What?
I mean, yes, it's a lot, but you don't have to comment negative things if you don't agree with it. The disgusting racist comments that they're making, like, oh, don't forget my cheese on my burger. Oh, you're graduating high school.
And I hope it don't be fucking grown people. Like, what's wrong with people, bro?
To go to Amazon, like, I have to screen record some of this shit. Like, look at this. Look at this. And this is just one of the videos I saw of so many of the comments that people are being racist and talking shit about young people. Are y'all okay? Like, TikTok since really, I mean, TikTok's always been racist.
They gonna use this as a way to be able to talk about. They're gonna use the grown-ups as a way to be able to talk about the kids, to have something to say about the kids.
But since Oracle, whatever the fuck that name is, took over, they have allowed so many negative, disgusting, racist, bigotry, misogynistic comments, and this is just as a whole. And if I say, you know, damn, what the hell, LOL, I'm in trouble for just a funny comment. But they allow people to say racist shit like this under people's posts. Now, it could be real people, it could be bots. Nevertheless, I really don't give a fuck. It's disgusting.
No damn bots. Them is real people. Like, you see, you can't even type white. You can't even say white people in your shit. Like, it lets you know that what's going on. It's some racist shit going on all the time. Like, you can't say white, but you can say all this other shit. You can say all these. You can say all these things. Real cheese for the next 6 months. Like, what are you trying to like? You can say this shit. That shit is shit is weird, bro.
Jealousy within this young woman towards black women.
Facts. A lot.
And the irony is, it has absolutely nothing to do with black women.
Hello. So this is the woman that went on a rant about how, young black teenagers have elaborate proms, hood proms, and hood baby showers, and then black women have hood baby showers because they'll never have a wedding. And then that same lady, the girl in the screenshot, came back and was like, oh, my father wasn't there, so I can see a broken woman. I can see low self-esteem and all of these other things from a mile away because it's the pot calling the kettle black. No, girl, you're just jealous. Jealousy! And I'm glad it was a pale-faced, clear woman that actually came out and told the truth. I done seen plenty of videos of white women talking about how they are jealous toward black women. And at the root of racism is jealousy. Can't nobody convince me or tell me otherwise. It has to be some type of jealousy because racism is an action. Racism is a verb. People think racism is, everybody can be racist. No, it is a system. It is things that you put into place in which you can oppress people, in which you can affect people's livelihoods. That's what racism is. It is something that you do. It is something that you enact. And the root of that is jealousy. Because think about how we've been treated in this country as black people, black Americans. If we were so inferior, why would they have to put systems in place to hold us back? If we literally weren't anything, if we were stupid, broke, busted, disgusted, and animals,
that shit is normal now.
Why would they have to fight tooth and nail to disenfranchise us? Why would they have to go so hard to literally blow up everything that we've created, steal, colonize, and co-opt everything?
Hey, you say let them be jealous. Hell, we got work to do in our own community. That be throwing me off too, bro. Don't let these people get to making you think your own black community is something wrong with it. Because all black people is not the same. You feel me? And that's just what it is. That shit is not gonna change. All black people is not the same in the way we move, in the way we do things. We know that from each state that we go to. Like I said, me being from California, if I was to go to Louisiana right now or go to anywhere outside of California and go to a club and just go out and chill, people gonna know that I'm not from there. Other black people of the community, in whether I'm in Texas, whether I'm in St. Louis, everywhere I done went, being from California, it was different when I got there. They knew I was from California. I didn't have to say anything. By the way I talked, the way I walked, the way I dressed, they knew I was from Cali. So we all just do things different, bro. And it's so many of us. Like, and this is every state. This is every state. Now, this is another thing people don't notice. Not just every state. Think about the state you live in. Like, I live in California. I'm from Fresno, which is Central Cali. If I go to the Bay Area, it's different. They got a whole different swag. Sacramento, whole different swag. I go to LA, it's a whole different swag. Even right here in California itself. So me being from Fresno, when I go to the Bay Area, I go chill in the Bay Area, they treat me like I'm not from there because I'm not from there. Just the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I look, the way I dress, different. I go to LA, same thing. They know straight from looking at me and even having a conversation with me that I am not from there. Like, so we all just kind of different in the way we move. And I think a lot of people don't even pay attention to that right there in itself. But
even the shit that you say. I'm really trying to understand and see if there's any point of view I can follow here. But I don't see the correlation between celebrating prom in an over-the-top way and baby mama culture or the lack of fathers in homes. To me, it feels like this is an excuse to spew off racist takes and dress it up as concern. The take was, prom is celebrated the way that it is because marriage even the shit that you say. I'm really trying to understand and see if there's any point of view I can follow here. But I don't see the correlation between celebrating prom in an over-the-top way and baby mama culture or the lack of fathers in homes. To me, it feels like this is an excuse to spew off racist takes and dress it up as concern. The take was, prom is celebrated the way that it is because marriage even the shit that you say. I'm really trying to understand and see if there's any point of view I can follow.
It's not. There's nothing that you can follow because she got a certain perceived perception that's not even real. Like, what she like, the father's not in the home type shit. I don't know where they start. Oh, they started that. Oh, because, you feel me? Wait, hold on. Matter of fact, we supposed to do some gangster shit. I'm about to do some shit that I don't really usually do. And then we gonna see. I'm gonna find out. I'm about to call, we're gonna call an elder. We're gonna call an elder. We're gonna make a phone call. Sometimes I do this. I'm gonna call an elder and I'm gonna just ask them a question. If they answer. Dang, he not even gonna answer because he was just.
Hello.
What's up with it, huh?
I'm just getting back to the door right now.
I need to ask you a question, right? Can you tell me this? Why, and when did they start taking black fathers out of the household?
They started stepping off families back in the early 50s. Back in the early 50s, they started doing that because black families stayed together. You know, the children was more responsible for both parents again. And so, objective was to keep the black man unemployed. In the way they separated the families was it was the government that did the shit. It was designed by the government to separate black families. And they told the mother that they'll give her money to take care of her kids, buy them clothes, they would put a roof over their head, and they would give them money to buy clothes and pay bills, and take care of her family. She'd be able to apply for her family until they're grown. As long as she's not allowed the kids' fathers to live in person. They was not allowed. Where systems out there just pop up at any time and search your house like they put police to look for somebody that was committing a crime. They would go and search people's houses.
So basically, like once they made sure the man was out the household, so they would search their house out also to make sure.
Yeah. Welfare workers will just show up anytime without notice. And come in, and if you didn't let us search in the room, let's just see if the man's clothes and shoes and stuff like that is in that house, they would discontinue from the program.
Wow. That's yeah. And yeah. Well, you was in those times. Hey, this is another question I want to ask you. How many times did you meet Tookie? Tookie Williams.
Twice on Atlantic Drive, because we used to stay off Atlantic and Line, right there on Line and Lynn. He used to run the box in boys. So, you know, it was gang bang and stuff. So we like, doing anything. We went into that stuff. We used to go ride and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Last time I seen him was in 1976. We was at the Los Angeles Forum at a concert with Rufus and the Spinners. Shaka Khan, she was singing Sweet Thing and the Spinners had made was singing Rubber Band. And that's the last time I seen him before he caught them cases. That was in 1976.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Who started low ride? Where did low ride even come from?
It came from out of LA. Black people, we started low ride. We wasn't no Mexican living in Compton. Well, you know, it used to just be black and white people living in Compton. We started that, and well, some brothers started that way back in the day. I can't think of his name right now, but I know when Otis and them came up. This is like back in 1974. You know what I'm saying? How old was you in 74?
I wasn't here yet.
Okay. Alright. We was low ride back in 1974. That's the expensive that we did to make the cars do it, and then it's had to make the cars go up and down to get them low. Because then we lay them down, then they fix out the weights, cutting, spinning the suspension. With the cylinder, that would raise the car up and down. That's what it all started. We started, it's like everything, man, we built in this country. They just stole from us.
Yeah.
Like they're stealing our music right now. They destroyed the rap industry.
Yeah, well, I'm live right now. I'm gonna call you back in a little bit because I ain't got my microphone and stuff hooked up for you.
I got one more thing to put on your ear.
All right.
And when you ask them why all these races hate black people, you know why, right?
Why?
And the real reason, this is number one reason why all of them hate, because all of the side aligns with the white people. See, the white man get a Mexican job, he get the Asian job, he get a loan, and all of that. You understand? So they align themselves with the whites. Chinese, the Arabs, all of them, they align themselves with the white people. They don't side with us. And so when they align themselves with the white people hate blacks. And so when they get blacks too because the white people hate them. Not because we did anything to them, but because they align themselves with the white people. So they're going to stick by the white people. And so if they're sticking with the white people, then they got to hate us. Yeah. They ain't hate the Mexicans and all the other races. They just all of them hate us. And that's why. Because they trying to align themselves on the white man's side.
Yeah, no, I feel you now. That shit real, But I'm gonna call you once I'm gonna make sure I have my stuff hooked up for you. And let you talk. All right, love you,
All right.
Yeah, see, I told you I'll be talking like I don't research shit. I do, but I go to my elders, and cause my uncle like over 65. I go to my elders and I ask them questions about certain stuff because when I like my uncle, he knew Tooker Williams back in the days. He from LA, I got family from LA, family from the Bay, but like a lot of my family was back and forth to LA because we had a family business out there, a trucking company. But they be knowing so much and they seen it, they lived it and seen it happen. So it's like, that's why I be always stressing it, bro. If you got elders, you got older people that's older than you, ask them certain stuff. Don't ask them because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes they be kind of out there, but you have to ask them specific questions, in order to get the understanding. Yeah. Oh, you from LA? Yeah. No, Unc from LA. So, he was there. They was there when, like he said, it was just black and white people. It was just black and white people out there. So I'm like going, he'll run the story down to us 1,000 times. I just ain't got my thing to hook it up to hook it up. So I said next time I'll get him in next time. But we're gonna continue this. Cause they got black men out the household. The government did. It was like, okay, we'll help y'all, but you're gonna have to move the man out. And then, like he said, they'll come and they'll search. They'll just pop up on random days and come and search her house. If she got any men's clothes in there, cut off. Like, this system, bro, they made this system. And people be trying to talk shit like, oh, black people like this. Man, bitch, they made this shit like this. They did this shit to us. Their shit they did to us that got it like that. And then they run the narrative of that story. Oh, the father ain't in the house. Bitch, y'all made that happen. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all always throwing a monkey wrench in our shit. It's always been like that. But we used to it. So don't believe the lies, bro. That should be lies now. Like, man, niggas are like, you are like, should be, they be, that shit is crazy. It's too much.
Client rented a Corvette for her daughter prom date in Miami, Florida.
All right, good to go. All right, so here is when you press that P button, everything is in park. When you lift up the reverse, there you got to put it.
Prom videos never not be funny to me. It's such an interesting disconnect because I'm like, dog, we're not even talking about graduation. If it was graduation, I could understand. But we talking about high school prom. They got the brown carpet rolled out. They got these gold things. Yo, what do you call those? I ain't gonna lie, what's the proper name? Like the line dividers, what do you call those gold things? Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm off topic, but I've never heard anyone say the proper name. I searched it up, they're called stanchions. No one has ever said this in their entire life. If you say you said this, you're lying. Anyway, back to the topic. They got the entire neighborhood out to see one dude go to prom.
Oh, dang, man, I can't play that music.
Also, prom. Prom is also an issue that we have to talk about. Because why have
I hate these types of videos because all it is doing is criticizing black people for no reason. Like the search being ghetto prom, and it's just black people enjoying their prom, showing out for their prom. Oh, but now it's ghetto because they want to spend money on their prom. Like, what is the problem with that? And don't come over here talking about some.
He said it's the proximity to whiteness. I said he don't be watching these videos. I'm telling you, like, our elders have been raised in this shit for so long. They hold like so much real information. A lot of it they probably don't even be wanting to tell. But golly, that is proximity to whiteness.
Just making bad financial decisions, as if teenagers don't make bad financial decisions, bro. And if they got the money and they want to spend it, let them spend it, bro. Hispanics spend hella money on their quinceañeras.
Yeah.
Jews spend hella money on their bar mitzvahs. I don't know what white people spend their money on, but I'm sure they spend it on stupid shit too, bro. Probably fishing. Like, it's such a non-problem. And oh my god. And then I see dumbass stupid comments like this, like, prom is the wedding they never have, insinuating that black people aren't gonna get married. And this is from a black person, by the way, which really blows my mind. Or another one like this, just because they're spending hella money on the prom, that they worked for that money, they got that money. Oh, now they're stupid, now they're 0.25 GPA, 600 SAT. I don't know what race he is, he might be black. But, dude, like, it's such a non-issue. And it's giving jealousy for the most part, I'm not gonna lie. It's giving jealousy or white people mind control, bro. Because, like, really, what is the problem? Is this really a problem in the black community? Is this really an issue? That they want to enjoy their prom? They want to spend money on what they worked hard for? Like, damn, bro. Like, not everybody graduates. It is low-key an accomplishment to get to prom, bro, because you're right there. If you get to prom, you're probably going to graduate, bro. So, like, bro, like, I really just don't see the issue with it. I think it's stupidness, ignorance, and, like, just, I hate it.
They be pocket watching. They said, we ain't going to give them reparations because we give them reparations, they going to spend it on prom. They just be pocket watching.
And yes, baby showers are a problem in the black community, but also prom. Prom is also an issue.
Why would baby showers, like, I like when they get them dope baby showers, because us as men, we ain't gotta be there.
That we have to talk about, because why have I seen kids, mind you, they're in high school, these are children.
Against the odds and challenges, we, the people who are blacker than blue, still rise, cool in the gang, celebrate good times. 12 years completed. Celebrate. Yes, grandma said so. Exactly.
Who are spending $10,000-$15,000 on prom because they have their cars, their outfits, hair, their makeup, their entrance. They make a grand entrance like they're the Queen of England, which I understand, but at the same time, it's almost like this is the highlight of their lives. This is the height of their life. This is the biggest celebration of their lives besides a baby shower. Mind you, these girls tend to wear white on their prom night or on their prom dresses, which maybe I'm old, maybe I'm brainwashed, but from what I've learned from my mom, my grandma, you'd never wear white in that kind of dramatic effect until your wedding. That is reserved for your wedding because it's that sacred and special. For you to be dressed up in these elaborate dressings on prom and you're spending all this money, it's almost like they're not even thinking about their wedding. They're not even thinking about what comes after this. This is it. Like, there's no plans to save this kind of money and celebration for the wedding. And mind you, a lot of the money for the prom is to celebrate prom, not necessarily the girl and the guy graduating high school. We also have to remember that it would be a little bit different if the celebration was for graduating high school with like a certain honors, but most of the time the prom budget is just for the sake of prom. There's no special significance behind it. It's just prom. Like, not, hey, I'm graduating high school with honors and I got valedictorian and that. No, it's just, I want to show out for prom. I didn't really care about school like that, but I want to show out for prom. Senseless, brainless.
Like, how can you even tell what their GPA is looking at how they going to prom? Like, where people be getting this shit from?
We have to do better as a community because prom and a baby shower cannot be the highlight of our lives. Those two things cannot be the things that we can't wait to celebrate. That is so strange.
How? Like, I don't get it. How? Like, especially if it's your first baby or if you just having a baby. Like, how the fuck is that strange, man? What's up with people? You can't do nothing today. You could just be out picking mushrooms and they'll be like, why are you, like Kevin Hart said, you can't call me, I'm feeding the bird, I'm feeding the pigeons. Like, you ain't feeding no damn pigeons. You can't do nothing these days. Especially if you're black.
I'm so sick of this discourse on black prom and black prom this and black prom that. Y'all act like the money is coming out of your pockets. Yeah, you acting like this is your, why is it that black people, because I just saw a black lady say the same thing that white lady said about black prom. Why does it bother y'all so much to see black people do extravagant things? All of a sudden is, oh, y'all can't afford that. How you afford that? How you get to be able to do that? And y'all house is this, that, and the third. Or I bet they grades low and they ain't doing nothing in school.
I know, do that like when the Mexicans do their thing and they do the big quinceañera, that'd be hella huge. It's like, I wonder if they get the same responses. If it's like anything the same.
Because y'all can sit up there and spend. Let me hold your hand while I say this. You know, but fuck that. I ain't holding your hand. You probably dirty and don't wash your motherfucking hands. Y'all are jealous. That's point blank period. You're just jealous. You are just jealous. Nobody did that for you as a teenager, and you are jealous. Please go seek therapy to heal that jealousy wound that you're trying to nurture by talking shit about some damn kids you do not know. You don't know these people. You don't know what type of community they have to back them up. You don't know if their parents just got it like that. You don't know if they got a rich ass uncle, auntie, cousin, brother, sister who paid for all of that shit. It does not matter that what it looked like and who did it and da 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 da. All it matters is that it got done and you're mad about it. You're jealous. You are just jealous. Just say that. Because how did us having prom turn into, oh, y'all bitches ain't gonna never get married. Oh, y'all is baby mamas. Meanwhile, I'm a black woman in the fucking flesh. I went to prom, married my fucking prom date, got my college degree. Like, come on. Like, y'all are mad and jealous. It's just is what it is. You're just jealous. And accept it for what it is. Go seek therapy, boo. Instead of scrolling on the fucking internet making yourself mad about some fucking kids. They're children. Ugh.
That's why we don't do it for them. We do it for us. And we gonna keep doing it. We're like, fuck what they think, huh?
The way y'all talk about black children when it comes to prom makes me angry. It's always hood prom this, ghetto prom that. Someone on here was literally like, oh, the reason why black people go so big on prom is because they don't be having weddings. I'll come on this app every day just to show how racist you can actually be, because prom for Black children is literally one of the greatest opportunities for them to explore creativity, for them to be able to explore editorial, for them to be able to explore fashion, for them to be able to explore
Said all your friends have 3 kids with
art.
3 different baby
Mind you, if these little Black teenagers was walking the red carpet at the Met Gala, they would eat all of your favorite celebrities up. Every single last one of them.
Hey, it'd be like, oh, wait, it's a few white women. Got kids by kids by different dudes.
Y'all love Black luxury until we start talking about proms. Y'all love Black luxury until we start talking about proms. All Black people ain't broke. And I want y'all to remember that Black women are exceeding the standard when it comes to being educated. We are in high places these days. You know what I'm saying? We are well off. A lot of us are making 6 figures. So of course people are going to go above and beyond for their prom. Y'all always worried about somebody being on food stamps, somebody's grades, whatever. Maybe they just got the fucking money. Maybe they mama and daddy just got it. You know what I'm saying? We love Black luxury until it's time for prom. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because a bunch of adults get on this app talking shit about kids. You're weird. It's weird energy. Allow the parents to do what the fuck they want to do for their kids. Because guess what? You ain't got to do shit for that child. You don't. You can just keep fucking scrolling, actually.
That shit is weird. It's hella weird. Like, do we do that about white kids? Oh, no, we don't. We don't.
You already know what I'm finna say. Prom for Black people, it's a coming of age ceremony. Black Americans had our culture stripped from us, beaten out of us, and to this day robbed from us. But still, we persevere and we make something out of nothing. So prom is like a sweet 16, a quinceañera, a bar mitzvah. She's 18 and she's about to graduate high school, which is a really big deal. And up until a couple up until a couple decades ago, it really wasn't the standard. I got to meet my great-grandmother. She lived until she was almost 90-some years old. And every time I went over to her house, all she told me was, get your diploma. Like, make sure you finish high school. Make sure you finish high school. Granny, I'm going to finish high school because I'm going to college. But the only thing on her mind was, get your high school diploma, get your high school diploma, because that was not always the standard. In addition to the weight of what having a high school diploma meant for a lot of generations of Black people, she's also turning 18. She's turning legally into an adult, and maybe to her family into a woman. She can sign contracts. She can do whatever she wants without permission of her parents. They've raised her. This is something to celebrate. If you saw a girl with a quinceañera, floofiest dress in the world, 10,000 colors, 1,000,000 rhinestones, a crown, okay, and a whole banquet hall rented out, nobody would blink an eye, because other people are allowed to have culture. It's not just about prom, although it falls on prom day. This is a coming of age moment. This is something that the whole family put their heart into.
That shit shouldn't even have to be
it just
explained.
sucks that instead of celebrating it, the whole community is coming around to throw doubt on her, to throw shame on her for having this experience.
It shouldn't even have to be explained, really, to tell the truth. Like, what the fuck? Like, you gotta explain yourself of why you doing this. We gotta explain why we do these big proms. Like, what the hell? Like, why stop hating? I mean, go do something. Go find something to do. It's like, damn, bro, it's always gonna be something. You can't do nothing. You feel me? Your kid can't pull up in a Bentley, or you feel me, or none of that. You know, it's like, what the hell? Like, y'all think, why do they think all Black folks is just broke? Like, where do that stereotype come from? Like, that ain't never been all Black folks was broke. That ain't never been. That's never existed. It's like, come on now. There is some rich Black people out there, especially here in San Diego. I know it's a gang of rich Black people because, yeah, when I was delivering flowers, I was at a few doctors' houses that was Black, and they used to talk to me like they knew me. I don't know. Black doctors is different. White doctors is sketchy. Black doctors, they talk to you like they care about you. Like period, point blank. Black doctor, I'm not talking about The other black doctors, no, African doctors, no. When you find like a FBA black doctor, like a black American here, like they treat you with so much respect and kindness and like they real informational and everything. It's a whole different demographics. I don't know. That shit is crazy, but I gotta go. I thank y'all for watching, and it's just messed up that these kids gotta have this kind of backlash from just going to prom. Like it don't make sense. It just show you what folks is like. And I don't know, maybe in those comments, maybe it wasn't a lot of grown people, but it had to be because a grown person actually said some shit, which I don't understand. It's like sometimes just shut the fuck up. Okay? Like shut up. You go do like you used to do back in the day. No, matter of fact, don't shut up. Yeah, keep saying it. Say everything. That's how I really feel. Like, say how you really feel so, we just know not to fuck with you. Like, say how you really feel, and then you don't got to worry about us fucking with you. You don't got to worry about us being around you. You ain't even got to worry about us even acknowledging that you even exist, okay? Like, period. Because we didn't know you existed anyways until you said some weird-ass shit. I'm just saying. But it's just crazy that we be having to go through these things. But I thank y'all for watching, and make sure you hit that